Bro, I look like Skrillex. I don't think I should be proud of that. Should I just change? Yeah, because this is better. I don't... Hey guys, what's up? It's Sid and it's time for Super Fridays. Put your drinks up! So, I noticed on my channel, I was looking the other day, and I'm not really making the content that I want to make for you guys in the new year, 2016. So, I think I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna do a little something different. Basically, I'm gonna be doing a story time today. And if you don't want to watch that, well, that sucks for you. Comment stuff I should do for next Super Fridays, and maybe I'll have a surprise Wednesday video if I got the time. So, a story time today, I'm going to be talking about the time I skipped school. And most kids will skip school in middle school, maybe high school, and almost everyone does it in college, but no. Elementary school, guys. Not just late elementary school. First grade. I skipped school in first grade. Let's get a little background to the situation. Basically, at the time in this year, first grade, it was like 2007. Was it 2006? 2007, 2008, around that time. Basically, we had this thing at our school called Blue Club and Green Club. It was at the end of the day for first graders, and Blue Club went to the computer lab. Blue Club went to the computer lab for extracurriculum. Green Club went to the library for extracurriculum. Me and this other kid, we'll call him Cole for the sake of this episode. We'll call him Cole. So I didn't have many friends at this school in first grade. Basically, all these kids have known each other from like the 5-6 years they've been alive. They've pretty much known these kids, and I was this new girl popping up in like, hey guys, what's up? It's me, Super Sids. You see what I did there? You see it? Alright, so I had two friends. Me, the one friend, he was kind of quiet. He liked to read books. He was chill, but I went with him with the old school I went to, and when I went to this new school, he was also there, and I was like, what's up, dude? We're friends now. That's it. Keep in mind, I was a very shy kid in first. I know you're surprised. I was very shy. I didn't like people. I didn't like anybody. And yeah, this other kid was a little bit more outgoing. He had lots of cool stories that were probably fake, but I enjoyed this kid. He was pretty fun. Well, we recently got in touch again and stuff, and he's cool. But Cole was this kid that was in the class across the way from me, but we at recess and stuff, I don't know, I think I was talking to one of the people I was friends with about how much I hated Green Club because I didn't really like going to the library, didn't like reading, I didn't do all that. I wasn't with that. I like to go to the computer lab and play Pop Shopka. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? So, one day, I am going into the after school program I was at. It was like student care, which is basically like babysitting until your parents can pick you up, which is weird because I lived less than a mile from the house, but no one wants a first grader walking home. I get it. So this Cole kid, who also said he didn't like going to the Green Club, I noticed was in the student care, and I was like, yo, I need more friends. Please help. We started talking to them more, and then one day there was one recess before Green and Blue Club started. Green and Blue Club was at the end of the day, and that day it was Green Club, and he was,
yo, you just want to like not go?
It sounds weird that a first grader was saying that, but he literally said, do you not want to just like not go? And I was like,
well, yeah, but what would we do? I'm just like,
little innocent little tiny person. Yeah, basically he was just like, no, we know how we just go to student care early. So we would leave, we would walk down the hall, leave the building, cross the street, and walk into the daycare building, and we would be like, yo, what's up, Miss, call her Miss P. Hey, what's up, Miss P? We're here. She's like, what are you guys doing here early? Like, that's not, you guys aren't supposed to be doing, you're not supposed to be here. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, well, they sent us to go here because we didn't want to go to Green Club, we don't want library. And
like, okay, just started doing our thing when we played with like the toys and just first grade stuff. Then the other kids would come, they'd be like, why are they here early and stuff. So we did that we did occasionally, and we did about 5 times over the span of about 3 months. We went in this one day, it was probably like the 6th time, because I would occasionally still go to the library, just like when I get suspicious and stuff. And one day she was like, you guys can't come early anymore. And we're like, what? What you mean? And she's basically saying how, no, you guys have to go to the Red and Green Club. I don't think they're actually sending you. And I'm not going to be like, get you guys in trouble or anything, but you guys need to go to the after school extracurricular thing. And we're like, okay. We go the next like week, and then at this recess before the Green and Blue Club starts, Cole comes up to me and he says,
You want to go?
which is like what he said before we would like go and leave school. And then I'd be like, what are you talking about? She said we can't go anymore. He said, yeah, we can still not go though. I'm like, there's nowhere else to go? Boy?
Like, we could just be behind the building.
What? And we did that like twice over the span of like a week. Like twice, yeah. And then the third day, I met a friend and
Oh my god, I have a friend. Another friend. It's amazing.
he liked to go to Green Club. So I was like, we gonna kick it up at Green Club. It's gonna be lit, but I wasn't saying that because that wasn't a thing at the time. Yeah, I basically wanted to go to Green Club and hang out with her and get to know her better and stuff like that. And he comes up to me and he's like,
You want to go?
no, I think I'm good today.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm good.
Are you sure? I'm like,
I want to go to library today. And
are you sure?
boy, I'm sure. He kept insisting on me going to like, not, because got school. And I was like, I don't want to today, dude. We had a 35-minute recess. And he was like, okay.
Then we'll come back after recess.
Why?
Just to go, and then we'll come back and recess, man. Come on, recess. You can go to Green Club. I'm gonna stay, but like, I'll take you back to Green Club.
Okay, dude. So vulnerable and tiny. We go to the usual spot behind like the student care building. It's a small building. It's like a shack, basically. Like a shack. Like it's probably the size, maybe like two of my rooms. Yeah, 2 of my rooms. So we're waiting for like 20 minutes. And I was like, is that the bell? And he's like, no. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, are you sure it's not time to go yet? And he'd be like, no. Wow, it's been a long while. It had been an hour. It had been an hour. Still hadn't heard the bell. I thought I did, but he told me I didn't. So I was like, alright, dude. I trust you. So then I remember peeking out, like from the side of the building, and seeing this truck barreling into the parking lot of the school. Hey, that looks like my dad's truck. It was so funny because like he drove the same exact car and it had like the same rims on it. I was like, that's so funny. I look at the license plate and the quote was specifically, hey, that looks like my dad's car. That is my dad's car. And I remember picking up my Cinderella backpack and running to the front of the school as fast as possible. But by that time he was already inside and the first words I heard when I stepped in the door, she's not here today. And they both look at me like, yo, hi guys, what's up? And my dad said,
where were you?
I didn't lie. I didn't do the whole lying thing. So as I thought of something to say, I went, I was in behind the school. What? Like, and I got in the car and my dad was like,
You're in serious trouble, young lady.
I was like, why'd you come to get me early? He's like, you
Had a dentist appointment.
which is weird because I still don't remember going to the dentist after that. So as we are driving out of the parking lot, we see Cole going into the student care building. And I just remember my dad rolling down the window and screaming at a first grader,
Stay away from my daughter.
his look on his face, it's priceless. And then he went inside and I guess Miss P let him stay because he didn't get in trouble. But I went to sleep at 7 like a little first grader does, and they woke me up at 8:30 and I was like, it is the middle of the night. What are you guys doing? I'm just trying to sleep here. This interrogation thing, that's the best way I can describe it. Because they literally had me stand in the middle of the kitchen with the lights dimmed while my mom stood on the counter and she went like this. So explain. I felt like I was like on one of them TV shows where they just like put the spotlights on them and they start like either asking them questions or start making them sing. So I was just kind of like, I'm in first grade. What do you expect from me? I keep slapping my leg. Yes, I didn't talk to Cole until 7th grade. That was my story time. If you guys like these kind of story time things, maybe I'll incorporate it into a skit one day and I'll make that a little bit more interesting. But you guys gotta let me know. Give it a like. Comment what you thought about it. Give me suggestions, stuff that you want to hear about. Maybe questions that I can answer with a story. I don't know. You gotta help me out here, guys. This is a partner situation. It's a partner situation. Make sure to like, comment, share it with your friends if you think they'll enjoy, and most importantly, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week on Super Fridays.